once before. It's no
Yeah, this is about 72 years, 74 years ago. You know, my memory is not that great.
Why tell them all the old
2 years and 10 months. I started with this division, the 87th Infantry Division. That's when they inducted all the teenagers at that time. And we were sent to Camp McCain, Mississippi. And we formed the 87th Infantry Division. And I was there for 20 months almost. I was trained with the division. I became a non-commissioned officer, you know, from the beginning. So they took a lot of volunteers from our outfit. A couple of our volunteers, they went to the Normandy invasion. One guy, as soon as he got over there, they threw him in. I got a deceased letter from him. Remind of that? In a week's time. So I stayed with the division until we went overseas. And we went to England on the Queen Elizabeth, our regiment. And we went to Glasgow, Scotland. And we stayed there 1 month to wait for our supplies, our artillery, our tanks, and the heavy weapons to come. And then we went into France. Right after the Normandy invasion, you know, we went into France. Then the Germans hit the Bulge, and Patton, they needed help. They were getting heavy casualties. So Patton says, I'll get my divisions up there in 3 days. And he did. And they took us overnight up to the Bulge. And we were thrown into combat. We had no tanks, no artillery, nothing. Patton always believed, hit them, you know, regardless, don't wait. Well, there was this one time when they made me the platoon leader, and I took the 3 squads across the attack on Amblin, I think it is. The most difficult was attacking this this Belgian town. It was a German supply depot. And they sent over 3-4 scouts on their belly to get across, and they shot their buttocks off. The fire was so low, they couldn't do it. And then the lieutenant got wounded, so that's when the captain told me, you have to do it. I was only a platoon sergeant at that time. And that's where I got my Bronze Star. I don't believe in war. I don't believe in it. Nobody gains by it. In the long run, we're always fighting. We're entering so many wars to end wars, and we always seem to be getting into another war. And I think it's a waste of lives. To say that I was no hero. I did what I was told, and that's how I got my medal.
whispering grass, don't tell the trees, 'cause the trees don't need.
Well, we took prisoners and everything, and how many medals were given out. And I got the Legion of Merit. There was only 2 given out. The Legion of Merit. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did.
So I was proud of that.
Once before.